Hi guys, Miss Doris here. I want to make an announcement for next week. You will have art class, but you know what? You're going to use that time for catching up all the work that you missed or unfinished that you're going to use catch up day. It's a reversed image. Sorry, I could have used the document camera, but I want to show my face. Okay, here we go. So you're going to use this time next week. You're going to use your art class time for catching up your work. Got it? If you are all done with your work, what you're going to do? Just like last time, you're going to use your choice board on canvas. You're going to choose one art activity that you like to work on, and just when you're done with your artwork you can just post it on Padlet, or you can just email to me. Okay, so a lot of friends, they're not done with their artwork, so please use this valuable time for catching up all your assignment. I hope you have a great time. Bye. Hello guys, you're gonna work on three-dimensional bird sculpture today using cardboard boxes and recycled items. So, do you see this feather? It's optional. If you don't have this kind of feather, crafty feather, you can use just paper to make your feather colorful. Got it? Now let's go make your bird. So, in order to make your bird, you need to know how to put cardboard boxes together. So sometimes if you're working on your cylinder shape, you can just make a flanges around this one and just glue onto it, and it'll make a secure attachment. Now you can have an L brace. You can just have a two-piece and tape on it, and you can have L brace attachment, and then also you can have a slot uh, pieces you can put together. You can make a two cuts, and putting two pieces together we call slot joints. Now we have a tabs. Can you see the tabs? Making tabs on both sides so you can attach your piece. And sometimes you can have a two techniques put together. Make a tab, a little bit tab, and you can make a slot and putting together like this to make your attachments. Or sometimes if you have brass fastener, you can use two pieces together. That way you can move around your arms or, move the pieces. Think about the clock. Okay, now you can make a holes and use wires or thread to connect these guys so you can have a pieces, moving pieces, or just attachments. There's several ways to make attachments, and today we're gonna use this one too. So remember slot. Here it comes. I ask you guys to collect the cardboard boxes and cereal boxes too, right? I like to use those colorful materials, and then also this one is for main body parts. Here it comes. We need these cardboard boxes, scissors, markers, and Sharpie, and glue. If you have a craft feather, you can use that, or if you don't have, you can use a white paper, just a plain white paper so you can make your feather. Now, let's go. So, we're gonna make about your hand size bird. So you need to sketch your bird. So think about the bird shape of the body shape. You're gonna use your pencil to try your body shape. So for the main shape is what? Oval shape, a half circle shape. And then his head is what? Circle shape, right? And then you can add a beak. And then when you have those three shapes are lined up, you can kind of add a little fine lines. So if you can see it, I will use my Sharpie so you can see a little better. Here we go. My head is slightly big, but oh well. Just have half circle plus circle shape and add a triangle shape for your beak. That's about it. Super easy, right? We're gonna cut out. If you have your scissor, you can use your scissor. I know it is hard to cut your cardboard box. You can use your big scissors. It's easy to get rid of the unnecessary piece. Take your time to cut your body shape first. Here we go. I didn't do a very good job. Now you can trim it a little bit. So you can have a rough cut, get rid of the bigger chunk. Oopsie, do you see this one? I have hard edges, right? It's not smooth. So now, then you can just go trim a little bit. I'm gonna make a nice smooth lines. Here we go. I have my bird here. Now, you can use Sharpie or marker to have a little feather. I'm gonna add a little feather. All the way. Looks like a scale, but you know, I call this since we are making bird. I'm calling this one for feather. Here we go. Now I'm done with my body parts, and now I'm gonna take care of my eyeball. And then, here we go. And I'm gonna use marker, yellow marker. A yellow marker doesn't show very much, so I'm gonna use my orange marker to make a beak. More stands out. Okay, here we go. Now we need to leave this guy aside and then grab your cereal box to make your wing. Your cereal box is much easier to handle, so you make sure you gonna work on both sides. I didn't show you what to do, but you're gonna work on both sides. So add a feather on here. All the way here. An eyeball here. Oops. And a little beak. I'm gonna add up one line there. One side here too. Here we go. Now you're gonna use your cereal box to make your wing. Since my body part is small, I'm gonna make a smaller wings. So for example, we have to make exactly the same one, right? So you can fold this box. We're gonna do a magic cut. So you're gonna fold this one. It is okay. I think it's much easier to see your line on this gray cardboard box side. Use your pencil just to eyeball your wing size. Your wing size is gonna be smaller than your body part. So I'm gonna just put, here you go, we'll use your Sharpie so you can see better. Here it comes. I'm gonna add this one is my wing. You can cut this one, cut this one first. If you want to, you can have a fancy wing to add in a little zigzag lines. Okay, you have a wing right there. I'm gonna use this wing to trace exactly the same one. Hold your paper tightly, pattern your template tightly, and trace your wing. Here we go. Now you cut out. Here we go. I have another wing right there. So I'm gonna attach this wing on here. The other one goes here. Here we go. Now you can use this gray side. You need to fold this one. I'm gonna trim just a little bit so you can attach on here. So now on here you can add a design. If you want to, you can use a marker. Adding colors. It is a purple bird. You can have a colorful rainbow bird, doesn't matter. I just chose to do this way because I like a purple color. So I'm gonna add designs on here. Try to create texture, feather texture. Here we go. I'm gonna use different purple, darker purple. Luckily I had 3 different colors, so it's 3 different shades of purple. So here we go. Now I'm gonna attach this one. I'm gonna apply glue. Place your wing. You can count 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.